What makes people all over America break down and cry like this? Call 1-900-9099-CRY and hear it for yourself. $2 for the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. If you're under 18, ask your parents before you call. 1-900-9099-CRY.
Then you see a pack of Hell's Angels going by, people are going to want to look. Next thing you know, cars. Because they're just staring at us and not paying attention to stop traffic.
If you wanted to break the law on an everyday norm, you should have joined the street gang. That's what they're known for. That's what they do. You're not allowed to steal cars on my block. We steal those cars.
I mean, it was so bad by us in Vegas. I was in the pool swimming, and the guys came back. Hey, Pee-wee, the cops are here. They want to talk to you. I said, well, go talk to them. Find out what they want. And they came back. They go, they want to talk to you.
Typically, if you leave the club, if you haven't been in for 10 years, you're automatically out back.
Got put out in 2006. Back in 2007, wound up going into Cannon. 2011. Came out of there. I had 4.5 years to walk off with zero support from that club.
Welcome to this episode of Chattin with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we're going to talk about the twin dingleberries disrespecting the founder of their club. What? They wouldn't do that, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they would. And we're going to talk about it today. We got a lot of other things to talk about. We're going to talk about the Hells Angels in Melbourne, Australia, defying the gang patch laws ban because there's no one to enforce it. We're going to talk about a bunch of other things. We're going to talk about the bandito, the cop that was mingling at the bandito's clubhouse, and the city officials want that case dropped. So that's a pretty crazy situation that the city officials are backing the guy that was in the clubhouse. Makes no sense. We're going to talk about all this type of stuff right here on Chattin with Staxx. If you guys like this show, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's, brother's, sister's friend about Chattin with Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. We got hoodies for sale. Tell your mother's, brother's, sister's friend. We got a couple different designs. We got the Start Your Own Fucking Podcast. So if you guys are looking for a hoodie, let me know, and I will point you in the right direction. And I want to give a huge shout out to Pee-wee for the hoodie. Thank you, Pee-wee. And if you guys want one of these, hit me up and I'll point you in the right direction. I appreciate all you guys taking the time to watch this show. Make sure you check out Patreon. There's a lot of exclusive content. I'm going to be uploading some videos soon. And if you want to help the show, you can donate through Cash App at Chattin with Staxx. And if you want to tell your story on Chattin with Staxx, just email me at billstax2021@gmail.com. I've been setting up some pretty big interviews, so we're going to have some really good content coming up. Not that we don't have good content. We got the best content around. So we're going to talk about a bunch of different things that are going on. It's pretty wild out there. There was a smash and grab at a jewelry store. We're going to talk about the white Crip that was killed in a motorcycle accident. Let me give some shout outs before we get started. Cole, what's good, man? Cole Cooper's in the house. Thank you for joining me today. Perry, how are you? 2 rats, 100%. Lindsay, how are you? Thank you for everything you do for this channel. I really appreciate you. Shout out to everybody out there. Paula, what's going on? Thank you for joining me. Will, how are you? Good morning. Darren's in the house. Thank you for joining me. Twinkleberries. CMC, what's going on? Virginia Chaos is in the building. I'm definitely going to be sending the t-shirt out soon, man. I wish I would have got it last weekend, but I definitely got you. I have it put aside for you and everything. So who else we got? Jackson, what's going on, man? What's up, Staxx? I'm checking in. I'll catch the video later. Keep well, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Everett's in the building. Shout out to Everett. Darren, how are you? TRC. Lake St. Martin's in the house. First Nation, Manitoba, Canada. SYLS. Thank you for joining me, Randy. Appreciate you. Unknown but known's in the building. Ken, how you doing? Thank you for joining me today. JW0, yo, what's up, bro? Can't want to. How you doing? Ghost Eagle Guardian, what's up? We got the best chat in the business. Staxx, please tell me you have the interview with the Outlaws. Oh yeah, you know I have that. It's out. I mean, I don't think they will come back on. I really don't think so. I think they have there's a lot of things going on right now, and I don't think they're willing to talk about that. But the option's open if you guys want to come up here and explain yourselves. You might want to bring a lawyer with you. They're talking about that they want to sue me. Bring me to Judge Judy. I welcome it because I will get a discovery of everything they ever posted online. It'll be a bad day for them. Craig, how you doing? And there's not a lawyer on earth that would take that case. Not a lawyer on earth. You better read the description of this video. Everett, how you doing? Everett Sanchez is in the house. This is all satire for entertainment purposes only. I don't wish harm on any of these people. And if they're going to sue anybody, they better sue the news report that put that information out there. But anyway, we got a lot to talk about. We got to get into what's going on. So first, we're going to talk about this guy. Everybody knows this guy. He goes by the name of White Folk. And he is a alleged gang member. He's out of the city of Memphis. They're mourning today following the tragic death of a beloved music figure, Jimmy McCannon, better known by the stage name White Folk. He was killed in a motorcycle accident. I don't know the whole ins and outs on what happened, but we're going to see if we can find out. Let me see if I can maybe get some more details for you guys. You know, there's a picture of him with a motorcycle. I mean, it could be. It says Wilmington police identified man in fatal motorcycle crash. Police identified victim as 50-year-old Jimmy McMahon, Memphis based social media influencer, rapper, comedian known as White Folks. This is out of Memphis, Tennessee. Let's see here. A man was pronounced dead Monday afternoon, January 19th, after losing control of his motorcycle, according to Millington Police Department. Police identified the victim as 50-year-old Jimmy McMahon, Memphis-based social media influencer, rapper, and comedian known as White Folks. Officers responded to a crash at the 4700 block of Saratoga Avenue around 4:45 p.m. According to the crash report, McCannon was traveling westbound on Saratoga Avenue when he lost control of his motorcycle and struck two parked vehicles. And he was killed on the scene, I believe. That's pretty crazy. I mean, a lot of people know who this guy. He's pretty well known. I mean, he goes viral. It says viral influencer dies in motorcycle accident a day after sharing cryptic posts about medical visit. Let's see here. Jimmy McMahon, a popular influencer and rapper known by the stage name White Folks, died in a motorcycle accident on the evening of January 19th, according to records. Based in Memphis, Tennessee, a motorcycle was spotted at the scene of the accident at the intersection of Saratoga Road and Millington Road in Millington, a small city in the Memphis metropolitan area. The city of Millington confirmed that he was the sole victim, and confirmed McMahon by the internet personality's manager. So it was confirmed by him. They reached out to the Millington Police Department, and McMahon, who maintained a following of over 120,000 followers on Instagram, known online for his comedic videos, sharing content about his life in Memphis, white folks, was more than a brother. He was a son, a friend, a light to everyone who knew him. There was a GoFundMe page opened by his family members to raise money for his funeral cause. His laughter, loyalty, and love will never be forgotten. He lived with a passion and left a lasting impression on all our lives, it says. In a post on Facebook, McMahon's daughter-in-law, Tanya, remembered him as all the amazing memories they shared together. To know my brother-in-law, it was an honor, she penned in an emotional tribute. Never a dull moment. My stomach and ribs would hurt for days after spending the day with him. His heart was so big, no matter who you were. McMahon seemingly updated his social media account on January 18th, the day before the fatal accident, sharing a video to Instagram of him seemingly in the hospital. In the comments of his pinned post, fans and creators shared tributes after the news of him passing. Rest easy, wrote one person. Rest in peace to the GOAT, another pin. Rest up, G-Body. This don't make sense. I mean, this is life, right? Everybody in the world. You have one thing's guaranteed, and we are all going to pass away. It's only a matter of when, you know? So when things like this happen to people, I'm not really surprised. I mean, everybody's going to die. It's just a matter of how and when. But shout out to his family. I hope they get the closure that they want. You know, I'll share the GoFundMe page. They raised $40. They raised $40 so far. There's been 2 donations. That's pretty sad. He was well known. I'm surprised this isn't a lot bigger than. He raised $40 so far. That's pretty fucked up. Too many females with double names. Stay away from the crazies. That's pretty wild. They raised $40. See what happens when you pass away? They don't give a shit, man. People don't care. They say all this, rest in peace. Oh, this guy was great, but they ain't gonna do nothing. Or people will steal money. They'll do this and that. But where were you when he was alive, right? All these people. It's crazy because people aren't around when you're alive. So they want to be around when all the focus is on people. So it's just crazy. You got to be around. You got to be there for people when they're around. Don't wait until they're gone to be, oh, he was a great person. Don't do that shit to me. I'm telling you, because I'll tell my family member, call them all out. Call them out. Don't do that. It's just crazy, man. But it is what it is. It's life, right? Another person passes away. So we got a wild story to talk about today. Let's see here. This guy right here. You know who this guy is? No? Well, now you'll sit there, man. Kidnapped Jeep Wrangler salesman taking him on a test drive, authorities said. He kidnapped a Jeep salesman. Man in Central Ohio asked a car salesman to test drive a Jeep Wrangler just to abduct the woman and order her to wait while he took care of some errands, authorities say. Todd Mars, 51, was charged with abduction and disrupting public services, court records show. He was booked into the Tri-County Regional Jail on the morning of January 4th. On December 19th, Mars went to a performance luxury sports car dealership in Marysville, a city around 35 miles northwest of Columbus, according to authorities. He said he wanted to test drive a Jeep Wrangler. The defendant met with the sales associate and they went on a drive. However, from the employee's perspective, things went awry when Mars went a different route than usual, per reporting Columbus-based news, which cited city records. Mars allegedly stopped the SUV at a warehouse near railroad tracks and sat there for several minutes. And then the associate told him to return the car to the dealership. He reportedly offered a disconcerting response. "No, you'll sit here and then you're going to wait like a good girl," he said. The saleswoman is said to have sought out help. She texted her coworker, shared her location with them. She also tried to call them. Court records stated at this point, Mars allegedly took her phone and threw it on the floor of the vehicle. And Mars apparently wasn't done. Law enforcement sources say he drove to the hospital in Maryville to pick up a friend and refused to drop the associate back off at her job until the errands were complete. When Mars finally did, he did so with his friend in tow. Mars was arrested on January 4th and given a $250,000 bond after appearing in court. He is scheduled to appear in court before a judge on January 29th. Court records show he has a criminal history and has been charged with assault, though it was later convicted of attempted to commit a crime in 2023. That's insane. No, you're gonna sit there. Like, what the hell? That's insane. That's just crazy that someone would do that. No, you're gonna sit there like a good girl, and I'm gonna go do my errands. What the fuck? So there was a scooter crash out here in my town, Bristol, Connecticut. A man crashed, partially closing Route 6 on a scooter. It says a moped crash, closed parts of Route 6 in Bristol. A moped crash closed parts of Route 6 in Bristol on Tuesday morning, police said. They responded to Farmington Avenue and Route 6 around the area of Stafford Ave. Police said that the moped rider traveling on Farmington Avenue lost control and fell over. A cruiser has been on the scene next to Valero gas station with the scooter on the ground in the middle of the street. Police said the rider was transported to the hospital with minor injuries. The road has since reopened. We got another situation that happened out here. It's pretty wild. A jewelry store was smashed and grabbed. That seems to be a pretty popular thing recently. Happened over at the West Farms Mall. It happened, it's been happening a lot lately. It says items stolen from Bristol Kay's jeweler store in a smash and grab robbery while the place was open. So this is a wild situation. Like, people are pretty desperate out there. Says jewelry was stolen Monday from Kay's jeweler store in Bristol during an alleged smash and grab robbery, according to police. Alleged robbery happened around 6:30 p.m. at the store on Farmington Avenue. Police said two masked individuals used hammers to break open the display case, take jewelry, and leave the store quickly. The amount of jewelry and approximate cost of the jewelry has not been determined, but I read other articles and they said it was around $50,000 worth. They said the investigation is still underway. So they walked into the store while the business was open, started smashing display case, and got away with $50,000 worth of jewelry. Insane. It's just crazy the lengths that people are willing to go to, get what? A little bit of jewelry? Jason, what's going on? Thank you for joining me, man. Appreciate you. Is that a SOA vest I see? Where? On these guys? Thinking the same thing. I got my errands done. Is a priest with the collar? I don't know. You can't make this stuff up, Staxx. You'll sit there, woman. Can you imagine? Comment make you angry. Thank you for joining me today. I know people are nuts, man. Like, what is this world really coming to? Like, I don't get it. So we talked about Bryant police chief and mayor deny wrongdoing, and they seek dismissal for the detective whistleblower's lawsuit for the person that was hanging out with the banditos. The city of Bryant's police chief and mayor are asked the judge to dismiss the lawsuit against former detective. What? The city filed a 20-page answer on Wednesday, January 15th, stating that the city, Treat, and Minden deny any wrongdoing, and that Hastings was terminated for legitimate, non-retaliatory reasons, including unsubordination and employee misconduct. The defendants asked the court to deny all relief sought by Hastings and dismiss the suit. So they got backing from the higher ups, I guess. Hastings suing the city in December, allegedly for her July 2025 termination, violated the Arkansas Whistleblowers Act. Her complaint described protected activity involving reports of violations of law and abuse of authority, as well as her rights under the Kansas Constitution, free speech and due process provisions, the Arkansas Civil Rights Act, and common law protection against defamation and civil conspiracy. In the city's response, they filed by Arkansas Municipal League, the state Hastings did not make a good faith report of violation of a law, maintained she was terminated for legitimate reasons. And she's the whistleblower that told on the detective for sitting in a Banditos clubhouse after hours. So the lawsuit centers around the June 28, 2025 incident at Burke's Brothers Brewery, and in the back is the Banditos clubhouse. This is in Bryant, which Hastings identified during a recorded internal affairs interview as a bar involved in the case. Witnesses told officers that the suspect left on a motorcycle and was wearing Bandito's motorcycle colors. What? So they're saying that the cop had Bandito's colors on. That is insane. The city's response confirms that the officer discussed whether a gang enhancement applies to the case. The city also admits that Hastings attended alcohol beverage control inspection at the bar July 2nd, 2025, and observed Captain Nathan Johnson at the scene. Hastings later raised concerns about Johnson's presence and conduct at the meeting with Minden and other supervisors. The city's filing says Minden immediately directed Sergeant Nick Dean, the department's internal affairs investigator, to gather information from Hastings to open an internal investigation into Johnson. The response disputes Johnson's or Hastings' claim that her concerns were ignored or discouraged. So they didn't give a shit what she had to say. And they want the court to drop this lawsuit. It's just crazy that they're going into this much of back and forth with their own kind. I mean, you're all pigs. You all eat from the same trough. It's a pig snitching on another pig. Big deal, right? Fucking get over it. Go get some donuts and go fucking get the fuck over it. So we're going to switch this story to the Melbourne, Australia Hells Angels. They got a situation going on. With no one to enforce the law, the colors return. Hells Angels rehang insignia on the Appleton Clubhouse. Silence from authorities grows. By the time the last bolt was tightened, the red and white winged death head faced the street once more. The message was unmistakable. Colors are back, and no one is stopping them. At the Hells Angels, I don't even know how to pronounce that. We'll say Appleton, Alfting Clubhouse. Prominent signage has been reinstalled and in full view of public less than a year after lawmakers passed legislation intended to ban all public display of gang insignia. The law exists. The enforcement critics say does not. And in the vacuum, the country's most infamous outlaw motorcycle club has reclaimed visual grounds with quiet confidence. A law in the books, but absent on the streets. So when Parliament passed the new anti-gang insignia measures last year, officials framed them as decisive steps against organized crime, designed to strip gangs of their symbols and deter recruitment and reassure communities unsettled by the presence of outlaw motorcycle clubs. Legislation as tough, modern, and necessary. Yet months later, enforcement has not been there. No hope, no high-profile prosecutions, no sustained compliance, operators, no visible penalties or defiance. So so at this clubhouse, it appears they are testing that reality, and they won so far. But I'm sure there will be another story after this that they all got arrested and the clubhouse got seized by them, right? Because that's what happens. Like, they don't want this to happen. They definitely don't. We all know that, right? Authorities have offered little public explanation. Police sources point to legal ambiguity, resource constraints, and risk of costly court challenges. Civil liberties groups warn overly aggressive enforcement could invite constitutional scrutiny. Between those pressures, enforcement has slowed to a crawl. So what's going to come next? Now that they put the new sign on the clubhouse, this stands as a case study to its limits of the legislation. Without follow-through, lawmakers insist that the framework remains sound. Police say compliance efforts are ongoing. The Hells Angels, meanwhile, have let the signage speak for itself. They don't care. They're going to hang their sign. As dust settles and the headlights pass beneath the reinstalled insignia, the question lingers. Is a law passed but never enforced? Does it still hold power? I'll let you know when this case comes to a head, because you know it's gonna. I mean, now that they hung that sign, there's a law on the books that they can't have that sign up. They can't wear their patches in public, so who's going to come there and strip it down? The police? I mean, that's who does it when they're out riding around, right? They take their cuts and they arrest everybody. There's been a couple cases of that, and I think I found the new club that the twins belong to. The Pillow Biters. I think this is a legit club, too, out of New York. I really think this is. Wydell, what's going on? Scrap Iron. Joe, what's up, man? Did you get your package yet? Leave these guys alone. Let them wear their cuts. Sign look good. Part of history. Yeah, I think these guys are going to join that club. So what are we here for? The Twin Outlaw Brotherhood has disrespected the founder. What? They disrespected the founder. Yeah, and I edited the video so you can really see how they disrespected the founder. Let's take a look at this.
What's going on? Calling for help because you're goddamn scared. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? That is what the you.
This dude's snapping at his mom. He's snapping at her. What? You don't snap at people. What's especially the founder? Remember that video? She said, things are gonna change around here. Things are gonna change around here. That's what she sounds like, too. Things are gonna change around here.
What's going on? Calling for help because you're goddamn scared. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? That is what the you will do. Mind your own business and go on. Mind your own business and go on. Mind your own business and go on. Mind
your own business and go on. Mind your own business and go on. Is that how you talk to your mother? Like, is that serious? Like, if you guys are watching, which I know you are, I'll drop the link and you could come on. But that's crazy. Like, and I want to know, Ace, what's going on, man? Aces, how you doing? Jason, thank you guys for joining me. Wydell, what's good? Judah, what's good, man? Is there National Clubhouse Blue Oyster Bar? Yeah, probably. Probably. What do you guys think of the Twin Outlaw Brotherhood disrespecting their own mother? That's crazy. And someone said, oh, that's not the father in the background. And you were right, because I listened to it over and over and over. I think it was damn, if she comes in the chat, I'll remember. But they said, oh, they're talking to the mother. Yeah, they were talking to the mother. And the mothers that said, it's the twins talking to the mother. And people were like, oh, that's the stepfather. No, it wasn't the stepfather. He's in the basement. He's in the basement.
What's going on? Calling for help because you're goddamn scared. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? That is what the you will do. Mind your own business and go on. 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 Mind your own business. Guaranteed. You're barking up the wrong hole, and I'm the one that's gonna settle it.
Mommy, I'm scared. Daddy, I'm scared. I'm scared.
You're barking up the wrong hole, and he's gonna fill it. What the fuck? Oh man, I can't. What's
going on? Calling for help because you're goddamn scared. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? That is what the you will do.
Imagine snapping like that at your fucking mother or the founder of their club. Can you imagine that? The disrespectful fucking bullshit. And they live in her house, right? And the disrespect that they give all these clubs and put a target on their own back, put their mother at risk. Like, you got to be a real low life piece of shit to do that, to disrespect the biggest clubs in the country and then talk to your mother that way. It's insane. I don't get it. The fuck is wrong with them? They didn't go to school, man. They got no education. They have a driver's license because they just fucking gave it to them, I guess. Insane. And now they got this chick online, like, defending these clowns. She's a cornball too.
What's going on?
Calling for help because you're goddamn scared.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
That is what the you will do.
Mind your own business and go on. 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 Mind your own business.
Guarantee.
You're barking up the wrong hole, and I'm the one that's gonna settle it.
Mommy, I'm scared. Daddy, I'm scared. I'm scared.
You're barking up the wrong hole, and he's gonna fill it. So the twins have been posting lately. I've noticed they've been posting little stupid videos. These guys are complete clowns, and I welcome them to sue me. If you could find a fucking lawyer that would take that case, man, I mean, I'll take your house from you. I don't even want it. I'll fucking donate that shit. But everything I said on that podcast, right, is all alleged. Allegedly, well, there was a dead body found in their house. That's fucking, it's in the fucking article. Everything on that article, I don't know. Is it true? Who knows? The article said it. A dead body was found in their house around 2:30. A fire broke out. They put the fire out before the fire department came. They found the dead body. It's under investigation, the fire and the man's death. So if those are the three people on the scene, who is under investigation? Can anyone answer that for me? If they are the only people on the scene, who's under investigation? I can tell you right now, it's them. The Twin Outlaw Brotherhood and their mom are under investigation, allegedly. I feel like they would be under investigation. What do you guys think? Do you think if someone burned up, and if this guy's not immobilized, right, and he could move his arms and shit, who's going to let their self burn to death? Unless they think that that's how you cover evidence. Maybe that's what they thought. This is all my own thoughts, right? Maybe they thought they could cover evidence with a fire. What do you guys think? But I feel like they're probably suspects in the situation because it's under investigation. Now, I don't know if the guy was their father, but this guy's never been seen online, never been heard, never been seen. He's just been hiding out in the basement. He's definitely on the house as an owner, but then it got transferred over to Dingleberry 1, Dingleberry 2, and the mom. So, what do you guys think? The guy that died's name is right there. John Wert Vander, or Vander Wert. So, John Wert Vander, right? He owned the house in 1990. Well, he bought the house in 1977 till December 1978. And then, I don't know, he must have refinanced it, something like that, in 1996 or 1986. And then in 1997, he sold the house to Ronald Fortin and Maria Fortin. So they lived there from 1997 to August 2015. From there, the house went back to John Vander Wert and Debbie Vander Wert. So that would make that man, the twins' stepdaddy, right? So then in 2018, the house goes to Debbie Vander Wert. She changed the letter in their name. One letter. That makes a huge difference, doesn't it? Now, I don't know if this is mortgage fraud or whatever it is. It's something. It's not normal to change a letter of your name on a document and then to change the name again. So the name is different 3 times on this document, and that is not normal. Does anybody think that's normal? So loud, what's going on? Thank you for joining me. Alex, what's up? I'm pretty sure he died already, but I'm not totally sure. I think he died in 2023, but I can't find an obituary. That's because he died on December 29th. He burned alive, bro. This guy, John Vanderwert, burned alive in their basement on December 29th. Man, that's why you can't find an obituary. They already identified the guy's body. And I have the article right here. They identified the body as John Vanderwert. So you're not going to find an obituary because here, I'll show it to you guys. Hold on. I got to find the one where they identify him. Hold on. Well, one dead in house fire in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Colorado Springs Fire Department said a man was found dead in a home after it caught fire on Monday. CSFD said crews responded to the 2600 block of Oro Blanco Drive, just north of Constitution Avenue, at 2:24 p.m. for a fire reportedly was out by the time crews arrived, and it was contained to the basement of the home. One male was found inside the home during the fire. Said he died at the scene. Now, it says 3 people were also treated at the scene for minor injuries. The death is under investigation. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Now, these guys say they're going to sue me. What are they going to sue me for? Because I said they're under investigation. Those are my thoughts. I feel like they're being under investigation for probably lighting the fire, or who knows, maybe unaliving this guy. Could be, right? Those are just my thoughts. I don't know if that's what happened, you know? It says man found dead in Colorado Springs house fire in December has been identified. You ready for this? Colorado Springs, Colorado. A man found dead following structure fire on Monday, December 29th, has been identified by the El Paso County Coroner's Office. We now know that John Vanderwert, W-E-R-T, 72 years old, was found dead inside the home following the fire. The incident occurred around 2:30 p.m. that Monday at the 2600 block of Oro Blanco Drive, near the intersection of Constitution Avenue and North Murray Boulevard. It's not quite the address, but close. When firefighters arrived at the home, CSFD says the fire had already been extinguished. They said it was contained to the basement. The department says 3 people were evaluated at the home for minor injuries, according to the CSFD. Firefighters at the scene found weren't already dead inside the home. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. CSFD says Colorado Springs Police Department is investigating the man's death. El Paso County Coroner did not provide the cause of death at the time of the this identification. They don't know the cause of death yet. They didn't say he died from the fire, but this is I don't know. To me, it's a little suspicious, don't you think? Only the weak and scared threaten to do lawsuits. There's not a lawyer on earth that would take that lawsuit. They would lose so fast, their head would spin. Are you Dustin's daughter? Sadly, yes. What? Would you like to do an interview? Alexis? Now, was that their dad? See, the thing is, this guy, John Vander Wert, was obviously with Debbie, right? That was her, maybe her husband, maybe it's the twin stepfather, I'm guessing. But he was found dead in the home. This is not like a mystery, right? His name is right there on the fucking paperwork. And they identified him as the person that died in the basement. They said that he was already gone when they came to the basement, when they went to put out the fire. Roy, how you doing? Thank you for joining me today. Let me show you guys. So I'm sure you guys, I'm not making this up. They identified the man right here. I believe that's his name, right? Same name. It won't let me highlight it for some reason. His name's right there. John Vander Wert, 72 years old, was found dead inside the home following the fire. It didn't say the fire killed him, but he was found dead. Can you guys hear me? I'm having technical difficulties. Was this December 29th? Yes. 100%. December 29th. So it says, man found during deadly Colorado Springs house fire in December has been identified. Colorado Springs, Colorado. A man found dead following structure fire on Monday, December 29th, has been identified by El Paso County coroner. We now know that John Vander Wert, 72, was found dead inside the home following the fire. The incident occurred around 2:30 p.m. that Monday at the 2600 block of Oro Blanco Drive, near the intersection of Constitution Ave and North Murray Boulevard. When firefighters arrived at the home, fire officials say the fire had already been extinguished. They say it was contained to the basement. The department says 3 people were evaluated at the home for minor injuries. According to firefighters, the firefighters at the scene found Wert already dead inside the home. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. The fire department says the Colorado Springs Police Department is investigating the man's death separate to the fire. They're investigating the fire and the man's death. El Paso County coroner did not provide a cause of death at the time of the identification. So I will let you guys know more information when it becomes available. I never met them. I tried, but they bailed. You guys probably know as just as much as me. They'll probably try calling the cops on me next or threaten me. Not the first time, but yeah. Wow. Hey, let me know if you want to do an interview. I'm with it. I'll bring you on. I'll interview you. If you want to do an interview, just email me at billstax2021@gmail.com. All right? Emails are right there. Bam. billstax2021@gmail.com. I'm sure a lot of people would like to hear your story. And it doesn't matter if you never met them. You still got a story to tell. Staxx, play that again. Oh, yeah.
What's going on?
Calling for help because you're goddamn scared shitless.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
That is what the you will do.
Mind your own business and go on. 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 Mind your own business.
Guarantee.
You're barking up the wrong hole, and I'm the one that's gonna settle it.
Mommy, I'm scared. Daddy, I'm scared. I'm scared.
All right, so I'm going to play the original video without it being edited. Check.
Calling for fucking help because you're fucking goddamn scared shitless.
What's going on?
That is what the fuck you will do.
Mind your own business and go on. Mind your own business.
Guarantee.
You're barking up the wrong fucking hole, and I'm the one that's gonna settle it.
Now go in your room and shut up, Mom.
What's going on?
Calling for help because you're goddamn scared shitless.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
That is what the you will do.
Mind your own business and go on. 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 Mind your own business.
Guarantee.
You're barking up the wrong hole, and I'm the one that's gonna settle it.
Mommy, I'm scared. Daddy, I'm scared. I'm scared.
Can you guys believe that? The way they talk to their mother? Like, it's crazy. I don't get it. Insane. I got some more videos. Let's check this out. Let's see here. I got a lot of videos of these two dweebs. Let's see here. I think I'm starting my studio on fire. Let's see here. Yeah, these guys just want attention. 100%. All staged for attention. You think? Probably. This is how they get around. That is crazy that we know as much as she does. And that's her dad. That's insane. That is crazy. Anything new on Donnie Wants? Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, I'm going to be dropping something tomorrow on Donnie. Donnie Boy's going to get the hammer tomorrow.
So we figured it out. If you can see, this is a bail agent. This is the outlaw. So this is why they tell you this.
Outlaws don't break the law. They obey the law. Gotcha.
So that's a great reason that they would be after every other motorcycle organization trying to get those people.
Every other? They're not a motorcycle club. They're twat waffles. The twin twat waffles. Hell yeah, definitely. I wouldn't give them a platform. Listen, I gave them a platform to tear them apart, Polish. If you watch it. Well, let me know if you want to do an interview.
To say or do the wrong thing so that they could turn them in and look good. So when you categorize these people, would you categorize these two as snitches or informants? I mean, they're rage baiting, knowing that they're bail agents, and everybody's wondering if they're cops or not. Well, that badge was actually worn in this photo.
So, do you see that? Like, that's how they dress? The fucking badges and shit.
Again, do you think they are just rage baiters? Was actually worn in this photo.
Look at that. No 1%er wears a badge like that. Unless you're a fake 1%er, which they both are. They're not 1%ers. They're not bounty hunters. They want to be Dog the Bounty Hunter and shit. They're taking a playbook out of his honestly, I'm nervous to do an interview. Who knows what else these idiots will do? Don't worry about that. It would be good. Definitely. Just email me and we'll set it up. It'll be good. Don't worry about them. I'm telling you, they're not going to sue nothing. They're a knockoff MC. 100%. They're not an MC. They're a fake MC. These guys just put fake patches on their little jackets. Like I said, they're not cuts. These guys want to wear a 1% diamond without earning it. They're not a part of that world. So to put them in the same category with any of the other clubs is just nonsense. Don't do it. They're not a club. These guys are just two idiots playing dress up. Surprised they're not wearing dresses. This is the club they're in right here. The Pillow Biters. These guys are complete idiots. And they ain't going to do a damn thing. Make sure you email me and we'll work it out. It'll be good. Trust me. We don't need to slander any of that stuff. And this is for entertainment purposes only. You know, it's comedy. What are you mad about, twins? I'm just reading articles. I mean, they identified the body in the basement. It's not my fault. I didn't kill the guy. Fuck. But it is confirmed that the guy in the basement is John Vander Wert. And he's right here on the house deed. So you can't, there ain't no denying that. And don't get caught wearing this patch. Probably won't end well for you. What? They put you out bad by lighting you on fire? Sounds pretty 1% to me, Ken says. Yeah, I don't think he was in the club. I don't know, man. Who knows? I know these guys are watching. So I hope you guys have a great day. I seen a video of them sitting in their garage. How could you even sit in that garage? Isn't the garage right near the basement? How'd the fire start? I really would like to know. I'm sure the fire department's going to find out. They're going to find out how this guy died, too. They'll find out how he died. They'll find out how the fire started. It's just crazy. Who burns up, drops a cigarette on themselves, and just lets it burn? That's like unheard of. That doesn't happen. So if you guys like this show, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's, brother's, sister's friend about Chatting with Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. I appreciate all you guys. If you want to donate to the show, you can hit up the Cash App or Venmo, PayPal, Super Stickers, Super Chats, Zelle, all that good stuff. I appreciate every single dollar. It goes a long way. Get a membership. There's a lot of content on members only. Or join Patreon for exclusive content. Make sure you check me out on Spotify. There's a lot of different sites I'm on, and I'm trying to branch out and keep expanding. So stay tuned. A lot of really good interviews. I'm doing a bunch today. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Donnie wants. He's going to get it. So you guys don't want to miss that one. I appreciate all you guys. And remember, don't be a bitch or a twin outlaw brotherhood. Peace.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged. And investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.